Sycam Children's Ministry. Sycam has a passion, a vision and a mission for children. Pastor Emmanuel Milton and Annie are the founders of the Sycam Youth and Children's Aid Mission at Chennai, India, which is briefly called Sycam Ministries. Sycam has a recognized primary English medium school in the name of Carmel Christian Primary School, a Sycam Children's Home and a Sycam Child Care Center all in one place in one of the most deprived areas of Chennai. We trust you will enjoy this DVD in which many of these children are participating and enjoying themselves. The main aim of Sycam Ministry through Carmel Christian Primary School is to provide free education to the underprivileged children from very poor backgrounds where their parents are really not able to afford education for their children. There is a high demand for such a qualitative, charity-minded Christian school to serve the deserving children in and around this area. We have well-educated, trained teachers and staff. Now we are in a great need to expand the school from the primary level to the high school level with some vocational centers for the benefit of these poor children, to give them a good and confident future. For this very purpose, as per government norms, we need to buy more space and build more buildings, but we do lack funds. We request you to pray for this urgent need, and Sycam highly appreciates any possible help towards this worthy cause. It is also a great pleasure to integrate our children from Sycam Children Home into this school to provide them free education. All these lovely kids in our home are very poor, neglected, needy orphans, and children with single parents, children from very poor areas, tsunami-affected areas, and from broken families. Sycam shelters them and takes care of all their physical, medical, social, spiritual, emotional, and educational needs. Also, Sycam has a child care center in which about 100 poor children are given free tutoring for all the subjects they study at school and good snacks every evening from 5 to 7, 6 days a week. They are given spiritual, physical and educational care. Please pray for all these children and help us to keep them smiling. Sycam Ministry to the lepers. Pastor Milton and Annie of Sycam Ministries, Chennai, India, are also serving among the lepers. Leprosy is a terrible disease and it is a living death for the victim. These lepers are very poor, needy and outcasts of society. They beg for their livelihood as they cannot do any work and society does not accept them. Hence, Sycam goes to them, to their colonies where they live, and gives them the gospel of love and the comfort of Christ, along with foodstuff like rice bags, lentils, food packets, biscuit packets, bed sheets and blankets. Medicine and special microcellular rubber shoes for their ulcerated feet are also provided. They are so thankful, so happy and comforted whenever we visit them. Many of them have yielded themselves to God and are born again. They sing happily and eagerly study God's word. We visit them as often as we can, according to the availability of funds. Please remember these lepers in your prayers and extend your generous heart to help them. Sycam Ministry to the Gypsies. Sycam Ministry is extended to the Gypsies who are considered to be a nomadic tribe and outcasts of society. There are different tribes among them and they have their own tradition and practices. But of recent, after hearing the gospel of Jesus Christ, Many of them have left their crude practices and have started to adopt the customs of city people. Yet, they are not recognized by society. They do not have proper homes. They live in temporary sheds and huts, but often their temporary shelters are destroyed by natural calamities like rain, wind, and flood. They hunt birds and small animals for their food. Sycam meets them in their poor colony on a river bank far outside the city and provides them foodstuff like rice bags, lentils, food packets, biscuit packets, bed sheets, blankets and clothes. Now they are very badly in need of proper permanent shelters. Sycam has a plan and project to build 50 good houses for them to dwell in. Perhaps you could prayerfully consider coming forward to help them in this acute need. The Lord will reward you bountifully when you extend your helping hand towards these deserving gypsies. Sycam Ministry to the blind, visually impaired people. There are many thousands of blind people in and around the city of Chennai, India. Few of them are literate, but many of them have no education. Most of them live in very poor conditions. They beg for their living on platforms, bus and railway stations. Some of them do some petty business. Sycam has registered more than 150 of such blind people, and they gather in our church once a month. Pastor Milton and Annie of Sycam share with them the gospel of Christ and provide them physical, material and financial help. Sycam also provides them finance for doing petty business. They are so happy to be blessed by the ministry of Sycam. Please pray for them and help them in their need. Do you think of mission work? Do you want to give hope to the hopeless? Sycam is a mission which helps poor, neglected, forsaken children, orphans, and renders services to lepers, gypsies, the visually impaired people, and is involved in tsunami rehabilitation. You have a chance to reach the unreached. Sycam has a plan, a strategy, a mission, and a vision. Join Sycam. Your mission starts now. To know more about us, you can visit our website at www.sycamministries.com. That's www.sycamministries.com. For further contacts, you may please email us at miltonannie@sycamministries.com. Thank you, and may God bless you.